Oh no. Damn foresters. Turtle is so fucking far away.
Father.
That's far enough.
I come from the twins bearing the dead of House Forrester. Lordly types from the looks of them.
All right, we'll take them.
Well, they're not free, are they? How much are you paying for them?
Sir Royland.
You again? Have you got this
I am Ralph.
Some poor peasant dressed up like a lord. A stable boy in Bannerman's clothes. You did this at Duskendale. And you have the fucking stones to try it again?
No,
This house has suffered the loss of many good men. And you dare come here claiming to have fought. Leave. Now.
Fine! I'll dump them in the river then!
You come back here again, you won't be leaving. You got that?
Aye, I heard you!
Lousy sheep fucker.
I'm sorry, sir.
Don't worry yourself.
7 hours.
What is it, sir?
This one's still alive. You there? Who are you?
It's me. Roderick.
Roderick? Roderick? Oh, the gods, it is you!
Sir?
Fetch the maester, hurry!
Fetch the maester!
Roderick!
My lord, you should not be awake. The milk of the poppy. Drink. Calm now. That's it.
Roderick!
My lady, I am at a very delicate moment in the surgery.
Please, I want to see my son.
Let her.
Sir, my lady, I must insist that you leave.
No. Roderick, what have they done to you?
These wounds would have killed any other man. As it is, he may never walk again.
Roderick? What's wrong with him?
He drank the milk of the poppy.
Please don't leave me. Not yet.
What are you scribbling away at over there? Must be awfully important.
Roderick, thank the gods. Brother, I thought I lost you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. Are you all right?
Come here, sister.
How bad is it? Maester Tengrin says your leg may never fully heal. And your face.
I look half as bad as I feel.
Well, at least you look better than you did. Roderick, something you need to know. Ethan is dead.
Ethan?
Bruce Bolton's bastard came here and threatened to take me away. Ethan demanded he let me go. And that monster put a blade through his throat. Like it was nothing. Ethan? How could this happen to him?
I can't believe he's gone.
Me neither. We're planning to honor Ethan in the grove, alongside Father. And now Mother wants me to write this song for the funeral. I can't.
You can, Talia. I know you can.
It's been chaos here since he died. We have White Hill soldiers stationed in our courtyard. Even the small folk don't feel safe. You need to show everyone who this house belongs to.
You need to let me worry about that.
We're all worried.
Salut Léo.
I know you still need time to heal,
I'll
but
be fine, Talia.
the council's meeting in the Great Hall right now, actually. Nobody expects you there, but if you think you're ready...
I want to go.
Can you even stand? They could use your leadership.
Who do you think I am?
I missed you, brother. You can do this, Roderick. I know you can. Roderick!
Roderick, team.
I'm fine. Why'd you do that?
I won't let anyone see you like this. Not when the house appears so weak already.
I was rolled in on a corpse cart. The damage is done.
But you're the lord of the house now. You must appear strong, solid. You can't do that on the floor. It's a long way to the Great Hall. We can't risk you falling where others can see. Take my hand. Let me help you.
Thank you, Talia.
Ready? That's it. Everyone will be so glad to see you up. Though, I think you'll find that much has changed.
Castle Black. So this is the seat of the Night's Watch. The wall. Always wanted to see it.
Recruits at
Not
the
like
gate!
this.
New arrival, is it?
Another one for Frostfinger.
On a horse, no less. Mr. Chancellor.
Looks like it was built by giants, doesn't it? You're new, here to take the black. Because you got that look about you.
That's not your concern.
Hey, I'm just trying to help you out. Well, whoever you are, go see Frostfinger. He'll get you sorted out.
Which one's Frostfinger?
That grizzled old prune over there. Says us new recruits are all dead men. So don't act all high and mighty with him. He won't stand for it.
Not bad.
You're Frostfinger?
You recruits. You come, you train, you fight, you die. Who are you, boy?
I'm Garrett Tuttle, nephew to Duncan Tuttle, Castellan of Ironrath.
Garrett Tuttle of Ironrath. And how does a Castellan's nephew get himself sent to the wall? You thief. A raper.
Actually, I'd like to volunteer.
You just want to serve the realm, is that it?
Yes, sir.
You arrive on horseback, wearing a soldier's livery. You're a bad liar, Garrett Tuttle.
Sir?
From Duncan Tuttle, Castellan of House Forrester.
My uncle wrote to the Night's Watch.
He goes on for a bit, but then he asks us to make you a ranger. As if it's a knighthood. So you see, Tuttle, I know all about you. You lied to me the first chance you got. You'll fit in well here.
Yes, sir.
Now then, we'll start your training in the morning. For today, you need a cot and a cloak.
Understood.
Oh, and Tuttle, sooner or later, the Night's Watch will be your death. When it comes, try to make it quick.
And last we'd heard, Asher was in Slaver's Bay. So Malcolm caught a ship headed for...
I heard they took him off a corpse cart. And he's missing his arms and legs.
At least he can still eat his shit.
The White Hill soldiers are drunk again. And we have too few men to handle them.
Let's just get to the Great Hall.
Well, I say he's dead. And they've dressed up some peasant in his place.
Fill me up, would you? And bring us some salted pork while you're at it.
Fill yourself up, you lazy fuck. Line's almost done, actually.
We'll need another barrel. Tell Sir Duncan to make it Arbor Gold.
Is that him?
Has to be, doesn't it?
He's hideous.
He's a bloody cripple.
And he's leaning on a girl.
Should have buried him with the corpses. Foresters are cursed.
But who gives a toss?
Don't let go of your sister now. What a disgrace to his house.
We have to keep moving. We have business in the Great Hall.
Go round. Move aside, soldier.
I'm quite comfortable, thank you. And I don't think you're gonna make me. I wonder what's weaker. Your legs? Or this house?
My men may be few, but they'll die before you keep me from my hall.
Go on then, my lord.
Let's go.
It's ridiculous. You're treating them like
The wine
guests.
keeps their wits dull.
It makes us look weak.
Both of you, please.
So you'd rather they riot?
Duncan, you're a damn fool sometimes.
It doesn't matter what you think. I was chosen as sentinel.
My lords.
Roderick.
Bah, il y a tout simplement un live sur la PS4 et l'autre sur le PC.
Come, join us.
Lady Talia, you should have told us the Lord needed help.
It's good. It's good to see you awake, Lord Roderick.
We didn't expect you so soon. The Maester said it would be weeks before you were walking, if you walked again at all.
It was highly probable.
Maester Otengrin doesn't know everything.
Who among us does?
Oh, indeed.
Dahlia's told me the state of our house.
Then you know our situation is grim, my lord.
No thanks to your sentinel. He's been getting the White Hills soldiers drunk.
It keeps them off their guard.
They think you're a bloody fool.
My lords, please. Oh, I'm a fool. At least I was there by Ethan's side when Ramsay stole...
I've told you. I was keeping an eye on the Bolton soldiers.
You should have been protecting your lord. Now Ethan's dead, and Ryan a hostage.
And what have you done to get him back? Nothing.
Because we have no army.
Silence! I am your lord. You're here to give counsel, not to quarrel at my table.
Of course. Apologies, my lord.
The Whitehills have my brother. We fight amongst ourselves, when we should be fighting them.
We'd need an army to win that fight. And we don't have one. Not anymore.
Then find me one, Sir Royal.
That's no simple command, my lord. Most of our men fled after Lord Ethan was killed, and our allies are either dead or too afraid of the Boltons to help us.
You forget the Glenmores. You'd be wed to Elena Glenmore already, if not for the war. And her father is no coward. Now that you've returned, the marriage can proceed as planned.
The marriage? Well, much has changed. The Glenmores may no longer desire the union.
Lady Elena will decide for herself. Your betrothed is on her way here as we speak.
Lady Elena?
She's coming now!
My betrothed is coming to Ironrath.
Yes, my son. A raven arrived this morning. Lady Elena is eager to see you. If she still wishes to marry, we'd have the allies we so desperately need.
Their army would become oath-bound to Roderick. And we could burn High Point to the fucking ground!
Yes, this marriage could be our chance.
Of course, we must hope Lady Elena still wants to marry Roderick. We're talking about a marriage, not an ironwood contract.
Talia does have a point. I'm not the man I used to be.
You can still make her happy, Roderick. And she can do the same for you.
If Elena does come to Ironrath, she'll see those soldiers in the courtyard.
We starve them out, and they'll have to leave. I'd rather they be lying around drunk than setting the stables on fire.
My lord, perhaps you could put an end to this tiresome dispute.
Just handle it.
We could keep them fed, but take away their wine. Well, that'd be something at least.
Good. Now, if there's nothing more to discuss.
Maester, it's time to light the ironwood torches.
Yes, my lady.
Welcome back, my lord.
It's good to be back.
Gregor last lit these torches when his mother passed. Ironwood doesn't burn easily, he told me. But foresters have a way. And now we light them for him. And Ethan. How is your song coming?
Ethan always helps me with music. It's not the same without him.
You have to be strong, Talia.
Everyone knows how much Ethan meant to you. I'm sure it will honor him well. About Elena, I've sent a letter to Mira. The Tyrells hold much influence over the Glenmores. I don't know where things stand between her and Lady Marjorie, but maybe your sister can find a way to help.
It's entirely ridiculous. If it's not the flowers, it's the food or the table settings. Is that the letter to the orphanage?
Yes, my lady. It's nearly done.
Make sure to tell them we'll send all the leftovers. And something nice after that.
Lady Marjorie intends to visit again very soon.
Lovely. They'll be pleased to hear that. I had to borrow that from Father. Mine was stolen, can you imagine? I wonder who it was. Oh, are there any more invitations to send, or are we finally done with the cursed things?
One more. An invitation to Sir Maynard.
Ah, yes. One of my father's favorite drinking companions.
I have a letter for Lady Mira Forrester.
Thank you.
My pleasure, Lady Mira.
I have a letter for Lady Mira Forrester. What is it, Mira?
It's from my mother. She asks that I help ensure Roderick's betrothal to Elena Glenmore remain intact.
How can you do that from 1,000 leagues away? Ah, it's my help she's after, isn't it? She's a bold woman. Most would shy away from asking such things.
Of course.
She knows you're very influential.
She's not entirely wrong. A letter from me could encourage the Glenmores to honor the betrothal. But it wouldn't be very discreet. You'd be forcing their hand. That isn't the way I do things. You pushed me before and you saw the results. I'm sure your brother can secure the marriage on his own. I'd better get going. Mira, we'll talk more later.
If Lady Marjorie wrote a letter... Dear Lady Elena. No, dearest Lady Elena. She took the seal with her. Luckily, I have this, Lady Marjorie's seal. Mira, Lady Marjorie sent me to pick up the letters. Elena of House Glenmore. I've never heard of the Glenmores. I know you're very busy with Lady Marjorie and all that's happening with your family. But I was hoping we could talk. If you don't mind. Go ahead then. Well, we really should get these letters sent first. Do you need any help with those? I've got them.
Bloody cold today, isn't it? Seems to keep getting colder. They say it'll be a short autumn.
Oi, fuckhead. You might be new here, but you're in my spot. So move. Wrong fucking answer.
Most of you will be dead within the year.
Frostfinger and his bloody speeches.
If you want to survive in the Night's Watch, listen close.
You know why I got sent to the wall?
The wall was erected over 8,000 years ago to defend the realm from
And I don't care.
White
You should.
and all the other things that
Had this girl I used to fuck now and again. Face like a queen, tits like a whore. Turned out she was married to some lordly. He tried to stick me with this.
Bay of Seals and East. There are 19 castles stationed along the
I stuck it in him instead. So next time I say move, you'd best fucking move.
Shut up for once, will you?
What's your problem?
I'm sick of Finn bragging about all the girls he's fucked.
And what dire crime are you here for?
Fucking potatoes.
Potatoes?
Potatoes? What are you talking about? I stole them. That's what got me sent to the wall.
Nobody cares, thief.
Don't call me that. My name's Cutter.
Cotter the potato thief. There's one for the songs.
Oi, my sister was hungry.
I've got something for your sister.
Leave him be! Who in seven hells is talking back there? Tuttle, who was it?
These two were arguing.
Not wise to point the finger at your new brothers, Tuttle. Garrett Tuttle here wants to be a ranger, so we can go north of the wall and die on some wildling spear. But what he wants doesn't mean shit. So today you're all gonna show me what you're made of. Can you swing a sword? Shoot a bow? Are you strong? Those who do well might just survive. The rest of you...
Frostfinger. I need a word.
Go on, get started.
Best of luck, Tuttle.
Here we go.
Again.
Balls up.
See those dummies? Those are thens. Come to eat your brains for breakfast.
Castle Black. So this is home now. Can't wander off now. Not with Frostfinger watching. Oh, it's bloody cold up here.
You there, recruit. Scrawny, aren't you? See if you can carry one of these barrels over to the winch.
What's in it?
It's pitch. Dump it off the wall and it'll burn the wildlings down to their fucking bones.
Right. I can do this.
Want some help?
Not bad.
Don't hurt yourself, Tuttle. I'm thinking steward for you. You can help Frostfinger wash his cock. If the thing hasn't frozen off.
I'll be a ranger. Just you watch.
Not holding my breath, brother.
Lucky.
You're doing that all wrong.
But we don't have these where I...
What? Man's ready will shit himself when he sees you coming.
Let me show you.
Alright, let's see if you can aim worth a wildling's arse. Shoot the targets I tell you to.
Let's start easy. Middle dummy, center of the chest. You can follow orders at least. Next bolt. Left target, head. That was way off the mark. Right target, chest. Good. Center, between the eyes. Stop daydreaming. Missed a few, but well done overall. Again.
Finn thinks he's so bloody clever. If a real wildling got his hands on him...
He's just a bully.
Aye, he is. That's why I took this. Swiped it right off him. Don't tell, alright? I don't think he'd take it kindly.
I won't tell anyone.
I knew I could trust you.
Are you deaf? Are you hard of hearing?
Take that! Take that, you whore!
Watch your bloody tongue!
You! Grab a practice sword.
Head hit the chest, not the bloody wall.
This one should do.
I'll be sparring with you today. Remember, these blades are dulled, but a sword's still a sword. Good luck. Come on, keep at it. Well fought.
Get off me, you bloody ox!
You got lucky.
Hit those dummies where I tell you.
You're pathetic.
Fuck off. You didn't even try.
A crossbow's a coward's weapon. Besides, I could hit that dummy from here with my... Where is it? Where the fuck's my knife? If someone has it, I'll cut their fucking balls off.
How the fuck should I know?
You were the last one I showed it to. Well, you and... It was you.
What?
You little fucking thief.
It weren't me.
Finn, don't.
Give me my knife.
I don't have it, I swear.
Out of my way.
Stop it! Before some...
I won't say it again.
What the fuck? You're out of your mind.
Hey, look. Fight! Fight! Yeah, get
There
in!
they go again.
Get up! What is going on here?
He stole my fucking knife!
No, I didn't.
And Garrett defended him.
The last thief I caught no longer has hands.
I swear I don't have it.
You must have hid it.
And you, I expected better, Tuttle. Instead, I find you doing this.
Sir,
Not another word! You clearly need a few days scrubbing the latrines.
Frostfinger, I need another man atop the wall.
Fine. Let him freeze his balls off. I'll deal with this one.
Get off!
Mind your fucking manners.
You, come with me.
This way. I love King's Landing in the afternoon. The sun just barely kisses your skin. You used to love this place. Remember, we'd come listen to the musicians in the evening with Lady Marjorie?
I have a lot on my mind lately.
Just through here.
What are you doing?
You'll see. Queen Cersei's finest wine.
Where did you get that?
I know a boy who keeps the Queen's cellar well stocked. Nobody will miss it, I assure you. A little won't hurt. So, well, I'm not very good at this sort of thing. Listen, if I tell you this, Mira, you must promise to keep it to yourself. You can tell no one. I want to trust you, but I need you to promise. Really, Mira, you could say something. Just, please, keep it a secret. My mother was a handmaiden to Lady Olenna for many years. She became pregnant. It was a disgrace to her family. My true name is Sarah Flowers.
You're a bastard?
Yes. I'm fortunate to be where I am, I know that.
What happened to your mother?
Lady Olenna asked no questions. She took care of my mother. And when I was born, she gave me the name Durwell. My mother died not long after.
I'm so sorry, Sarah.
It's just... I don't want to be Sarah Flowers forever. I need Lady Marjorie to arrange a marriage for me. It's my chance at a life. A family of my own.
Did you have someone in mind? Someone you'd wish to marry?
I'd have to convince Lady Marjorie to make an introduction first. I know she often confides in you, and I was hoping that maybe... sometime when she comes to you wanting to talk, you might suggest she talk to me instead. Give me a chance to win her over. Coming from you, it's sure to mean a lot.
Of course, Sarah.
Thank you, Mira. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Here I am talking about myself. I know your family's troubles are much greater than mine. With what happened to your brother and your father. You need this more than I do.
A conspiracy of handmaidens.
Lord Tyrion. My lord.
Ladies, what have we here? If you mean to drink from that flagon,
We aren't doing anything wrong.
on the contrary, you seem to be doing everything right. Not the finest arbor red, but a favorite of my sister's. Quite expensive for a handmaiden. I'd be curious to know how you got hold of it. Since I'm certain my sister didn't give it to you, she won't even share with me.
Sarah took the wine from the cellars.
You?
I,
It's always the quiet ones. I suggest bringing cups next time. There are risks worth taking. Drinking wine stolen from the Queen Regent isn't one of them. Especially if you wish to have an alliance with me. Things have changed. My father has recently taken an interest in Ironwood. Most of the Royal Navy went up in green flames. It must be rebuilt. He insisted I handle things myself. I'm on my way to meet representatives of Lord Whitehill.
Lord Whitehill?
He's hired a pair of merchant lords to broker for his house. It would seem Lord Whitehill wishes to sell the Ironwood right out from beneath your family. I don't know much about the man.
You can't let that happen.
Why do you think I brought it up? Come with me. These men think I have no choice but to deal with them. Imagine their surprise when I bring a Forester to the table. It might be the first fun I've had in months. My lady.
We've been waiting here for an hour.
Andros, be courteous.
Courtesy in a merchant. Like finding gold in a chamber pot. Apologies, my lady.
Who is this? Some girl you've brought for entertainment?
Just a handmaiden, my lords.
What does that mean?
Allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forester.
Mira Forester?
Why are you here?
A fair question.
We were told we would be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone.
That's a private matter, my lords.
Foresters have nothing to offer, my lord. If you want Ironwood, you'll have to deal with the Whitehills.
Andros? I'm sorry, Lady Mira, but we've already spoken to Lord
You
Tyrion.
spoke, I listened. Lady Mira has since persuaded me to consider her offer first. Now, if you'll excuse us...
You're going to dismiss
You
us?
can't do this.
I assure you I can.
This is a mistake, my lord.
I don't think so.
Lord Whitehill will hear of this. He's not a man to take such matters lightly.
There's no need to make threats.
You have no idea. Lord Tyrion.
Lord Tyrion, do let me know when you've come to a decision. I'd like the opportunity to change your mind. Lady Mira.
Good day, gentlemen. Ah, well, that was fun. Now, as for your offer, what did you have in mind?
My lord?
The Crown's Ironwood. I assume you have a proposition? You had a reason for coming here. I know it wasn't just to entertain me.
I'm sure you already have a proposal in mind.
Say the Crown agrees to buy Ironwood solely from you. Lord Whitehill will be left in the cold. If he wishes to sell to the Crown, he'll have to do so through your family. You'll have him at your mercy. Or you'll bring your houses to open war. You do know that's a possibility, don't you?
Then that's a risk I'll have to take.
I'll consider the arrangement. Of course, you'd have to do something for me in return. Don't worry. The terms will be fair.
I need more than that.
I'll have an answer for you soon enough. We have an understanding then.
Thank you, my lord.
This will either be very good for both of us, or very bad for you. For your sake, I hope it's the former.
My lady.
They were headed for the main gate.
I know another way.
You coming with us then?
If you're to save your house, you'll need more than the two of us at your side. You'll need an army.
That's why you're here, isn't it? To hire one.
An army of sellswords.
And a man to lead them. Do you hear what I'm saying, boy?
I can lead an army.
I know you can. I've always known it. Your father was blind to that.
None of that matters without sellswords to hire, and all the companies around here are engaged.
What about Croft?
One-eyed Croft, with the second sons. They're all with the Targaryen girl now.
But Croft owes me a favor.
I'm pretty sure he hates you, actually.
No. He'll help us. I'll make sure of it.
And how are you going to do that? He didn't part on the best of terms.
I'll convince him. Maybe with my knee to his balls.
There are other ways, Asher.
Not half as effective, though.
Well, this mother of dragons and her sellswords are headed north, so we make for Marine.
Wait, Marine? Shit.
What?
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
We can't afford any distractions.
It's not your problem. It'll be fine. I promise.
What kind of unfinished business?
The kind I'd rather keep to myself.
Ponte Renas! Yung guy hinu Josi butagon kostotti taor.
Let's go.
You're quick, I'll give you that, but you're reckless.
If I have to, I will murder my way to Ramsay's throne and cave his bloody head in.
You two can talk about it later. We need to get out of here. They won't stop looking for us.
It's a long journey to Marine on foot. I hope you're ready, Asher. It won't be easy.
Just try to keep up, Uncle.
Don't you worry about me. Either we cross the narrow sea with an army at our backs, or House Forrester will not survive to see winter.
Everything's still here. The letters from my family. What would someone want with them? Was someone going through my books? I have information that will aid you with the imp. Meet me in the gardens at midnight.
There. That should last through Lady Elena's visit, at least.
There's been no news from Mira. She may not have found a way to help with Elena.
We'll be fine, Mother.
I pray you're right. Lord Glenmore's army could keep us from ruin. But Elena must still agree to the marriage.
My lord, you might remind Lady Elena that in terms of lineage, you are still very much a man.
Maester?
What I mean is...
How would you know that?
I just meant that since there's no obvious damage, that...
Enough, Maester. When last we spoke of Elena, you seemed unsure how she might feel about you. You just have to show her that you're still the man she knew. I don't mean to burden you with unwanted advice.
You're making me nervous, Mother.
Don't be. You'll do fine.
My lord, she's here.
Roderick?
Welcome to Ironrath, Elena. It's good to see you.
Where are my courtesies? It's good to see you too.
Please.
So, here we are. I'm glad to see you up and about. I set out for Ironrath as soon as I heard you were alive. My father suggested I wait, but I can't believe it's been 2 years.
Your brother's name day feast. We danced until the sun came out.
But now your house prepares for a funeral. And you... Tell me the truth, Roderick. How are you, really? And please, be honest with me.
I won't lie. Every day's a battle.
I can only imagine. So much has changed since we were children. Playing hide-and-seek in the grove and...
You're so easy to find. You always hid behind the same tree.
Maybe I wanted you to find me. But Roderick... I need to ask you something. When I arrived at Ironrath today, your courtyard was filled with soldiers. White Hill soldiers. They said some terrible things. The White Hills are your oldest enemies, Roderick. Why are they here?
We weren't given a choice. Those soldiers are here at the orders of the Boltons.
That's horrible. Roose Bolton must mean to occupy Ironrath.
No, he just wants to show our loyalty.
I'm going to be honest with you, Roderick. I have always looked forward to our marriage. But in light of all that's happened to your family... My father is questioning the wisdom of our betrothal. and I was inclined to agree with him, until I received a curious letter from Marjorie Tyrell.
What did it say?
Lady Marjorie suggests in the kindest of terms that we go through with the marriage. And as you can imagine, a suggestion from a future queen is difficult to ignore. Do you know why Lady Marjorie would send this to me? She and I have never corresponded.
Lady Marjorie must have a reason.
Do you think I'm naive? I don't know what favors you had to call in, but I feel manipulated, Roderick. A house like mine can't refuse a suggestion from Marjorie Tyrell. I'm being forced to marry you, Roderick. Is that truly what you want? Would you do that to me?
If this is the only way to secure an alliance, then yes. For my family.
You trapped me, Roderick. Very well. I'll tell my father our betrothal stands. But this will be a marriage of necessity. And I do not expect it will be a happy one.
Deepest apologies, my lord. I tried to stop him, but
So, the rumors are true.
You have no right to just...
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore? You're not still marrying into this wretched family?
Yes, I am. Roderick can be very convincing.
Can I change your mind? You can do much better than this cripple.
What do you want, Whitehill?
What do I want? Ask your mother. She invited me here.
That's not true. I sent a raven to Lord Whitehill about letting Ryan attend the funeral. But I never expected him to barge in like this.
Oh, she practically begged me to come. Of course, I'd want the same in her position. The youngest son home to mourn his dead father and brother.
If you've hurt Ryan in any way...
Spare me the threats, Roderick. He's fine. I just want to be certain that you know your place. Lord Ramsay ordered your family to obey my soldiers until my son Griff arrives from Harrenhal. But now I hear you're threatening them. It makes me start to question your obedience.
Lud, enough of this.
I do not have to obey.
See? That's just the kind of arrogance I'm talking about. So, here's the idea. We're going to make a fresh start, you and I. Your brother Ethan called me Craven, but you're a different man entirely, aren't you? So, if you want Ryan at that funeral, show Lady Elena you respect your betters. Kneel and kiss my shiny ring.
Just do it, Roderick.
You don't want to end up like your brother, do you?
Please. It means nothing, and we'll get to see Ryan again.
I'm not kissing your ring. Do what you must.
Fine. I'll just tell Ryan you didn't want to see him.
No, please.
And because of your defiance, I'm taking what should have been mine in the first place. The other half of the Ironwood Forest.
You can't do that!
I know what Ramsay said. I'm saying something else. As of today, I harvest ironwood from wherever the fuck I please. And you can't do a bloody thing to stop me.
We will not stand for this.
What are you gonna do? Bludgeon me with a walking stick? Well, I have what I came for. I'll leave you to your business. Oh, by the way, my men have a name for you. Roderick the Ruined. Isn't that clever?
I can't believe you're pulling my family into this.
You'd put your pride ahead of your family. What's poor Ryan going to think? That we've abandoned him?
I couldn't kiss his ring in front of Elena.
She would have understood.
My lord, are you well?
Seven fucking hells.
You can't be fighting with the other recruits. You need those men to have your back. There's enough out here trying to kill us, without trouble amongst our own.
Finn's a bully. Couldn't just let him push me around.
Fight every bully at Castle Black, and that's all you'll ever do.
I'm Garrett.
Frostfinger told me about you. Seems to think you might be trouble.
He doesn't know me.
He's seen 1,000 recruits pass through those gates. He knows you better than you think. He said you fought for the North with the Foresters. You were there, at the Twins.
Yes.
I still don't understand. 3,000 men, and not one could save my brother. Why didn't anyone fight back?
The men were too drunk to draw their swords. The Freys cut us open.
Those cowards. Couldn't face Rob like men, so they stabbed him in the back. They couldn't even give him an honourable death. Let him die fighting.
Your brother would have won the North's freedom. He deserved to be king. He was good at it.
He was good at everything. Now the Freys command Riverrun, and the Boltons are Wardens of the North. After what they did. It's not right.
They murdered my family. I should have been there.
I keep thinking if I'd been there, I could have done something. But chances are, I'd be dead too. Whatever I once thought, my place is here. With the Night's Watch. There are those here who will hate you for who you are. Southerners who will call you traitor. Northerners who will call you craven. Some won't even have a reason. They'll hate you anyway. You can't do anything about it. Trust me, I know.
Why would they hate me?
You're different than them. Most of the men are criminals, forced to take the black. You were a squire for a noble house. What happened to you today happened to me more times than I can count. I learned there's nothing more important than having brothers you trust.
Whoa.
I felt the same first time I saw it. I heard you want to be a ranger. Why? Why risk your life out there?
To find the North Grove.
The North Grove? You serious? Old Nan used to tell us a tale about ice dragons and trees tall as the sky. Why would you want to find the North Grove? Why does it matter to you?
It's important to House Forrester.
Better keep that to yourself. Not many recruits want to be rangers. They'd rather stay here where they think they'll be warm and safe. But Mance Raider marches on the wall with 100,000 wildlings. I've seen them for myself. The men here are murderers. Thieves, rapers. You won't like most of them, and they won't like you. But they're your brothers now. Can you stand with them? Can you see past your differences?
I'll stand with them.
Glad to hear it. I'd say you'll get used to the cold, but you won't. Come on. Better get by a fire, or you'll end up like Frostfinger.
I'm here, but where are you? You there! Show yourself!
Where do you think you're going? At this time of night?
I was just headed back to my room.
It's a little late to be out, isn't it? Do you know what this uniform means?
It means you serve the Lannisters.
So, you best get yourself back to your chambers. And I mean, now. If you don't like it, you can take it up with the commander.
Can't I just stay a while longer? Please?
Did you not hear me?
At ease, Lucan. The lady is with me.
Yes, sir. Enjoy your night.
I hope he wasn't bothering you, my lady. I'm Damien.
You were in the throne room earlier. What brings you to the gardens?
You do. You got my note.
That was you.
I'm very glad you could make it. I've been wanting to talk to you for quite some time.
Did you search my room? What were you looking for?
Nothing, Lady Mira. I only wish to leave you a note. I am sorry about this, Mira, but you've made enemies of the wrong people. A handmaiden should know her place.
What? What are you talking about?
I'll make this quick if that helps. I'd hate to see you suffer.
Let her go!
you?
What happened? What was that?
I don't know. He just...
Why would he?
What are you doing here?
I heard yelling. You did what you had to do, Lady Mira. You had no choice.
I need to get back. Someone might see me.
I'll take care of him. I know a few places in Fleabot. No one will ever find him.
Don't tell anyone.
I won't.
Everything all right, sir? Damien, where are you?
What's Gwyn Whitehill doing here?
No idea.
Hello, Roderick. Sir Roland. It's been a while since we've met.
Yes. Last time I saw you and my brother had almost started a war. Your father wanted to murder Asher for your little love affair, remember?
That was a long time ago. May we speak privately?
My lady?
Roderick, I came here because... I know how hard these past few days must have been for you and your family. I know my words probably mean nothing to you.
Thank you, Gwyn.
I'm so sorry, Roderick. Your brother didn't deserve this.
Neither of them did.
Listen. I know my father is intent on using Ryan as a hostage, but I think you deserve some news of him. I know it's little consolation, but if I can offer you this...
Your father is a cruel man. He's never done a kind thing in his life.
It's not true. I admit he's caused pain. But he's not mistreating your brother. I'm looking after him, but...
What?
The other day he said something that made me worry. He asked me if his father died because he was a coward. He asked if he was really a thief and a traitor like my father says. I don't wish to upset you, but...
Please help him, Gwyn. Don't let him believe what your father tells him.
I've been doing my best to set him right, but he is only a child. He feels forgotten, alone. He's waiting for his family, but every day my father tells him they will never come. That they've chosen their pride over him. And with each passing day, those words start to sound like truth. I thought you'd have more to say. Roderick, if you really want to bring Ryan home, this war has to end. You know that. We don't have to be enemies, Roderick.
Hello, Gwyn.
It's good to see you, Talia. I hope I can count on your discretion.
Roderick, you should speak to Mother.
Mother, come join the others.
He should be here. He should be with his family. But instead they send her.
Gwyn may be able to help us.
It's happening all over again. I can see it. My father's house was once mighty like this one, but his loyalty to the Targaryens cost us dearly. I watched as countless of our kin fell, saw our lands destroyed, everything we clung to was ripped from our hands. I can't watch that same fate before this family. Our house. My children.
They will take everything from us.
Our family is strong, Mother. We will not fall.
Many men are strong, and still the night takes them. You must be ready to defend us, Roderick. Your body may be damaged, but your spirit must be like iron. You let nothing stand in your way, do you understand? If you have to murder every last Whitehill down to the babes in their beds, no matter what, you must do it.
It won't come to that. We will defeat them.
War asks much of a man that he is not prepared to give. You must be ready. Promise me.
We will be ready, Mother. Mira, Asher, even Garrett. They all stand with us. We are strong.
Yes. I suppose we have to be.
Would you say a few words, my lord?
My father. He was everything. Everything I ever wanted to be. He showed me what it is to be a lord. He was always kind. I never knew a better man. And I am sorry. I love you, Father. Ethan, my little brother. You served this family well, though I was not.
to see.
You would have been proud.
Salut Simba, c'est Game of Thrones en Telltale Series. Donc c'est plusieurs épisodes, c'est un jeu en 6 épisodes.
We honor Lord Gregor Forrester.
Et là je suis en train de boucler le deuxième épisode.
My love.
Attends, je vais te montrer.
And our Lord Ethan.
C'est celui-là le jeu.
My sweet little boy. But now is time to say goodbye.
Et ça c'est le pass en fait, c'est le pass du jeu, avec ça bah, t'as accès aux 6 épisodes, tu les télécharges. Là je suis en train de faire le deuxième épisode. C'est facile pour avoir les platines ces jeux là.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Là j'ai booké le deuxième épisode là donc 4 trophées de bronze, 2 d'argent et 1 d'or. Bon, allez, on va y foutre le feu au cadavre. Voilà, d'abord le padré, après le petit frère. Ouais, il est pas mal celui-là, franchement l'histoire est bien. Ça représente vraiment l'histoire de la série en plus. Il est pas mal. Bah il y en a plein d'autres. Hein. T'as les gardiens de la galaxie comme ça, t'as même du Minecraft. T'as Batman aussi, t'en as 2 en Batman. Qu'est-ce que t'as encore d'autre? Enfin, il y en a pas mal. Ah oui, t'as aussi le truc là, comment tu dis Borderlands aussi. Donc c'est franchement cool, c'est cool. Ah putain, là qui tue. Génial. Alors, il a cramé son père et son petit frère. Ils sont morts.
This rest you've
earned.
I'd bare my neck to will in pain and swim the shivering sea. Paint slavers bay in crimson rains to bring Ethan back to me. His final words faced with the sword.
Ah certes, on ne fait pas de pub pour les lives, bordel. C'est bykill, pas bykill.
You will not have her. I am Lord, and I protect my own.
Bah oui, si je vais m'en occuper, parce que là j'ai encore 4 épisodes à boucler.
Ethan the brave, old gods bear still with you.
J'ai encore ces deux-là finis.
Our Lord, my twin,
j'ai encore celui-là où je peux faire encore quelques trophées. J'ai celui-là que j'ai pas avancé beaucoup dessus. Celui-là j'ai bien avancé dessus par contre. J'ai que celui-là. Et j'ai encore le Tomb Raider à faire. Voilà. Et ben voilà mon petit trophée d'or, il va arriver. Deuxième trophée d'or de la série pour l'épisode 2, c'est cool. Si ça veut bien charger, ça m'arrangerait. Voilà, prochainement dans Game of Thrones.
What's going on?
3, les gars.
Roderick, you have to do something.
3.
Lord Whitehill's son has arrived.
Griff Whitehill needs to torment us.
L'épisode 1, il est long.
Nothing worse than a fourthborn with something to prove.
It was bad enough when it was just the soldiers.
We can't live with them under our roof.
J'en ai pas, enfin j'en ai quelques-uns qui sont patinés. Les autres j'essaie de les patiner, mais c'est pas évident.
Taking your vows. You too, Tuttle. Time to start proving you're a
Tous ceux-là, les Telltale Series, là, ils sont tous platinés. Là, celui-là,
Oh, the things we do for family. I wonder
tout.
sometimes if it's worth it, all the sacrifices. Enjoy the wedding.
Celui-là, par exemple,
How much further to Marine?
platiner, je te promets,
A few
c'est
If the Lost Legion
chaud.
doesn't catch up to us
Rien
first.
que sur truc là, comment sur Tomb Raider, t'as 125 trophées à faire. Et encore, il faut acheter les packs. Pour le finir à 100%, il faut acheter les 4 packs à acheter. Mais ça, je les prendrai peut-être. Mais t'as 125 trophées au total. Ah ouais, encore la gorge de battre contre un ours sur le prochain épisode. Oh putain. Laisse tomber. Ah bah voilà, trophée d'argent. Et quoi, y a pas de trophée d'or? Non, t'es sérieux, y a pas de trophée d'or sur le deuxième épisode? Mais non. Mais non, ils sont pas sérieux. Il n'y a pas de trophée d'or sur le deuxième épisode, putain.
From eyes we forced born, to ice we all return. Father, brother, I've sworn
Attends, je regarde un truc vite fait au niveau des trophées, parce que c'est bizarre qu'il n'y ait pas de trophée d'or sur le deuxième épisode. C'est chelou ça. Bon, épisode 1 terminé. Ah ouais, non, il n'y a pas de trophée d'or sur l'épisode 2, l'épisode 3, l'épisode 4. Putain. Chapitre 6 de l'épisode 5, chapitre 7 de l'épisode 5, épisode 6. Chapitre 1 de l'épisode 3, terminé. Ouais. Ah ouais, donc il n'y a qu'un trophée d'or sur ce jeu, sur celui-là. Il n'y en a que 2 en fait. Épisode 6 terminé, d'accord. Ah ouais, eh ben il n'y aura pas de trophée d'or pour celui-là, donc il n'y a que 2 trophées. 2 trophées d'or et 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 et 12 d'argent. D'accord. Ouah, il y a de l'orage.
Kings and queens melt down their crowns up high on Aegon's hill.
Bon, ben 1h40 minutes quand même pour ce chien. Tu tapes Killer, donc K-I-2-L-E-U-R, 187 666.
Past, call starving giants forth, urge cannibals to break their fast.
Sinon, j'avais presque platiné aussi FIFA 17 et FIFA 18, mais je les ai plus, mon papa les avait prêtés et je les ai plus. Là, je vais mettre péché. Bon, on va avancer un peu parce que ça me saoule. Ouais, ça doit être ça normalement. Ouais. Attends, je vais quand même revérifier, mais normalement c'est ça. Là, je peux la faire ici. Bah, regarde si tu me trouves, normalement ça doit être ça. Ou tape éventuellement. Attends, 2 secondes. Putain, c'est dedans quoi, je vais aller voir ça. Attends, je suis en train de regarder un truc. Non, mais c'est pas ça que je veux. Ou sinon tu tapes Roger Calbert éventuellement. Si tu ne me trouves pas avec Killer, tape Roger Calbert, ça sera plus simple. Bon, si tu ne trouves pas avec Killer 187 666, tu peux taper Roger espace Calbert, comme mon Facebook en fait. Bon, et ben épisode 3, ah ouais, c'est le Dark, ah putain, Dark Race, oh, ça va être chaud ça. Enfin, l'épisode 4, l'épisode 5 et l'épisode 6. J'essaie de pas oublier. Ok, pas de soucis. Donc là, c'est quoi? Ouais, c'est Dark. Le 5, le 4, c'est quoi? Les morts vous font donc peur. Oh putain, mais celui-là aussi, il me tue. Tuer ou mourir. Au jeu et au jeu du trône, vous devez tuer ou mourir. Ok. Ils peuvent vivre dans mon nouveau monde ou mourir dans l'ancien. D'accord. Eh ben, c'est délicat. C'est chaud. Ah bah, chaud. Changer de fichier de sauvegarde, pourquoi? Ah bah c'est bon, je t'ai trouvé. Enfin, tu viens de m'envoyer invite. Moi, je t'accepte après. Attends, je vais t'accepter tout de suite. Ça c'est fait. Demande d'amis reçue. Ajouter. Alors là, je suis en train de regarder un truc vite fait, parce que je vois qu'il y a un gars qui joue au même jeu que moi. Il est où? Oui, d'accord. Ouais, bon, bizarre. Bon, sinon ça fait combien ça? C'est 77% du niveau 11, 77%. Tout voilà, pour l'instant j'ai 6 platines, 36 d'or, 116 d'argent et 516 de bronze. Pour 674 trophées. Enfin 674 trophées. Je vais y arriver. Bientôt le niveau 12, c'est bon ça. Bientôt. Jitrix, salut. Salut. Toujours quelqu'un sur la PS. Toujours. Par contre, je te vois pas dans les abonnés. Enfin, dans les... Je t'ai ajouté, enfin, je t'ai accepté, mais je te trouve pas. Ah ok, d'accord. Ok. Bah pas de soucis. Ah c'est bon parce que j'aurais bien aimé voir un petit peu les jeux que t'avais. Et t'es à quel niveau dans les trophées? Bah ouais, mais je te vois pas, c'est ça le truc. Attends. Là je suis dans demande d'amis. Et j'ai tous les anciens, mais je t'ai pas. Toi je te vois pas, c'est ça que je trouve bizarre. Le jeu en cours. Il y en a qui jouent à Black Ops, en mode zombie, et l'autre qui joue à Fortnite. Au secours. C'est bizarre, bizarre. Ouais, c'est bizarre. Bah non, je te vois pas dedans. Bah j'ai bientôt passé le niveau 12, là je suis à 77%, donc ça va aller vite. Normalement avec celui-là je devrais passer le niveau 12, je devrais arriver à peu près à 50%. À peu près. Hein. Vu le nombre de chapitres qu'il reste encore à faire, il reste encore 4 chapitres à faire. Reviens sur le live principal, là je vais couper ici de toute façon.